Hi, this is Kim, or Adverse Camber 42, continuing my playthrough of Black Myth Wukong on PlayStation 5. Where last time we'd made a good little headway into Chapter 2 of the game. So we started off last time just by beating Rat Guai, the final boss of Chapter 1, the final plot boss anyway. And we'd worked our way up through, I think it was called something like Sandfall Village, and into the Fright Cliffs area. The last boss we defeated last time, just if you're keeping tabs, I think we're up to 15 bosses total now, and the last one was called Man in Stone. So we've just kind of saved it here, just after passing through that horrible cave that was full of stone monsters. And I am just going to be a bit careful around here, because I know when I made a run to get that last butter eye over there at the end of last session, I got completely mobbed. So we know there's quite a few enemies around. But the one thing I just want to check before we continue, I haven't checked for a while if I can actually upgrade this weapon yet, and it looks like I can. So at least we can get a better staff. Last time I looked at that, we just didn't have the right items to do it. So at least we've upgraded that. Let's have a quick look at our gear as well, just in case we've picked up anything new. Oh, hello there, Info. How are you doing today? No, it doesn't look like we've got any new gear, so that's it for now. And let's also just see if I'm sitting on a shit ton of the gold coins again. Nope, we're all good for that. 1 second. Sorry about that, just clearing my throat. I'm very well, thank you, Info. I'm glad you are too. Let me see if I can attract any kitties for you before we begin. Oh, here comes... Oh, Sherry was in her little house. Oh, I'm sorry, Cher. She's so cute when she's in her little Cam the Cat house. Sherry, I've lost sight of you. Can you come into my line of sight so I can feed you? Come on, Cher. Come up. If you come up there, I'll give you some treats. Come on. You can do it. There we go. There's some treats on top of your cat tower. She just thought about jumping up and then gave up. Oh, that's why they say never work with animals and children. Cher, there's some treats. Treats here. Sherry. Sherry treats. Look. Look, can you see that? No, Sherry is beautiful. She's not smart. If she susses out the treats, I will let... Oh, she's got them, Info. You have fed Sherry. I won't shout too much, otherwise she'll scare off. But Sherry has come for your treats. There we go. Ah, never work with children or animals, eh? Right, let's have a little look around and see what more we've got in this area. So I'm guessing we're supposed to be working our way up that cliff face. But let's just see what else we got roundabouts first, because we didn't... I can hear something moving. Where is it? Oh, I see you. Nice try, fucker. Oh, good. In a good volley I can get them now with my shiny new stick. Okay, it looks like there's a way up the hill in that direction as well, then, in that case. Where that guy came from. What else just made a noise? Oh, fuck! Oh, there's a guy on top of the rock. Alright, I'm coming to get you next, pal. Okay, another waterfall. They put a pin in the waterfalls. I know they are to do with a boss, but we haven't got the item to do that yet. Oh, fucking hell. Everything in this area. And why the hell am I trying to use the back buttons to block? That isn't a thing that works. Oh, fuck. Did I just freeze him in the air? Oh, motherfucker. That was awkward. Calm down, fella. Oh, bloody hell. Right. That was artless, but we got him. Let's see what else is up here now. Ah, Jesus Christ. Alright. I wasn't planning on coming this way first, but things wouldn't leave me the hell alone. So, let's just see what my map looks like. And we haven't quite come far enough to discover a new place. So, what's over here first? Oh, fuck! Yeah, that was pure greed. But we got him. There's another one over there. And more in that direction too. Okay, I'm going to go and take a look at the waterfall first. So I know we can't actually activate the waterfall. There is a boss behind it, We need a item to do so, though. Oh my god, there's enemies all the way up, isn't there? Alright, yes, we want to see what there is. And that guy looks like he's got a soul as well, which might mean he's a one-shot too. Come over here, buddy. Oi, 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 oi! Motherfucker. Right. We're coming back for you, pal. He'll be a slightly tougher one because I think I saw the blue gleam, which means he's got one of those spirits, as far as I'm aware. And if so, one, he's likely to be a one-shot, and two, I want his spirit. So let's go have a little look. So there was the guy who came barging down this mountainside towards me. We'll try and skip past him. We'll probably have to take out him, and we'll probably have to take out his little friend who came for me last time as well. The kind of porcupine-y looking guy who came over the hilltop. Here he comes. There we are, got the timing a bit better that time. Let's go and see about our other little friend up here. Okay, let's pop me cooldowns this time. Oi, 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 oi! Stop that! You little fucker! Okay, I think we got the thing out of the way at least. Gotcha, okay. Blood of the Iron Bull. Yep, he did have a spirit. Let's steal that in the hopes that he'll never come back again, so it won't be blocking me way when we're trying to beat the boss up here later. Spearbone. Okay, I don't think there's anything more we can do here. You see the little ripple, that's where I'll need to use the item later. So I do know where that item is. It's in the arena for one of the bosses we haven't done yet. There's a breakable wall I'll need to deal with. So yeah, the second Prince's arena where we kind of came over the bridge to this place. Apparently there were actually 3 different ways I could have gone off that. And of course, like a muppet, I just merrily skipped down the first one, which is not the one that IGN recommended I did first. But I've made me bed. If this direction gets a bit tough, at least we know later we can retreat and do another boss to kind of gain a bit of strength, then come back. As I've started exploring here, I'm going to continue. It's how I roll. So did we discover... There's the waterfall on my map, so I don't forget about it. Let's just have a little look around here. So what we got? We got another porcupine guy up there. Okay, there's a little fence I can explore over there too. I hate these guys. It's kind of annoyingly tanky. Okay, so we got this. Can I get through there? Oh yeah, it's breakable. Cool. That looks worryingly arena-like. Let's just stick my head through in a quiet and calm manner. Okay, it doesn't look as arena-y there. Before I go down there, let's go and just see what was over here. Oh god, there's another one of the ones with the shield over there. Alright, I think that's just where my Buddha head is, but there's also that thing that looks bloody exciting. Okay, I made my bed. Let's just see what's over here first. Okay, there's something over there. Friend or foe, do we think? Let's go find out. Are you a boss? Okay, that there looks kind of exciting too. I think your friend. Let's see.
八九杨问天，古今谁不死？不妙，误了正事，去给咱找解酒的来。丁松庄的酒，再来2坛。丁松庄的酒，再来2坛。
Okay, I think I know who this guy is. I think this guy's called Yellow Robed Squire. He's another one who will become a boss later, but only after I've done a quest chain for him. And I think the first item, if I remember correctly, I can find later in the level, the thing he's asking for to sober him up. Or, if it's the one I think it is, I can buy it from Man in Stone. So we'll go and check him out later and see how much it costs. See if we want to expend that much money, let us say. But first, let's have a little look around this area. What we got over here? Oh, a meditation spot. Okay, another spark. Let's keep just having our little look around here. That all looks incredibly death drop adjacent. I think we're going to be going to check out that whirlwind then. So let's just have a little poke around this area first. I want to go up and see if there's anything near that gate too. But, whoa, whoa, whoa! Ginseng person! Ginseng person! There we go. You know, I always feel kind of bad about those. I have a ginseng squishmallow, which I got because it was so utterly surreal that that thing exists. He's my favourite, and I feel bad every time I beat those things up now. Anyhow, so, yeah, this gate, I think it's part of Yellow Robed Squire's quest. I did, like last time, I had a quick look at what secret things I could miss in this area. There is so much I can miss in this zone, I can tell you. I will be making more referrals back. So that's where I came in. I think this place is just vast and empty, presumably because it's eventually going to be Yellow Robed Squire's arena. So let's just go back through. I need to deal with him, really, so I can go and see what's over there. Yo! Ah, you fucker. Yeah, I'm getting greedy. Gotcha. Oh, silk. I humbly partake. Right. There was at least one stone guy that popped up when I was around here last time. So, do we check out down there next? Yeah, sure. Nothing to lose. So I can't help but feel this also looks kinda like an arena. This vast, round area. Yada yada. Do I go and see what's in the north first then? I'm such a wimp. Right, what we got? Heard something getting up. There you are. Oh, fucking hell, I forgot they did that. Right. I can see another one over there as well. Maybe he'll just let me be. Okay, got some will. I think I killed the guy up there. And something came wandering down here last time, which infers there's something up here as well. exactly am I going? That is a very good question, Kim. Is there anything actually over here? I don't want to have to fight that. At the same time, I can't remember if we've been through here already. I think we did. I think we came through this way last time. Yeah, I'm holding to that. Right. Let's go see what's in the obvious arena then. Oh, ominous Buddha noises. We picked up all the Buddha eyes. They do summon a boss as well. I believe I can actually summon that boss to fight the next boss. If I wanted to totally cheese it, but that's cheesy even by my standards. We'll try and fight like a normal human being. I think it might be that rock there. If I interact with that, it summons a even tougher boss that can take out a boss for me, if that makes sense. But we don't want to do that. So, let's go. Whoa! My favourite spell didn't work. Well, at least I know my favourite spell doesn't work now. Well, ain't you a little toughie? Let's try and fight you like a normal then. Okay, so this thing's slow, but hits like a fucking truck. Whoa, 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 and can reach behind it, so there's that. Okay, its arms glow when it's going to do that attack too. Oh, hey! Whoa, 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 little guys! It does work on it. This seems to sound about right. I'm out of heals, but at least I kind of know what I'm doing now. It's just a fight where I've got to stay a bit agile. And not get caught in mid-combo like that. Yeah, that wasn't smart. Not my smartest. Yeah. Okay, I think he's doable. Especially now I know what he actually is. So yeah, I do have a list of bosses, just so I can keep tabs on whether or not we're missing any. So, but I only kind of know them by name. I don't really know what any of them look like. So it's good to put a name to a face. Just gotta be a little careful getting to him in case that guy with the shield's still wandering around. So I don't want to pull him with me. There's something over there, certainly. Maybe I can outrun it. Let's find out. If it appears in the arena, we know not to try that again. You like that ability, don't you, buddy? I am just getting too greedy with that one. Rolled right into that, didn't I? Right. Here come the little guys, right. I pinned in a corner. Oh, that didn't help. Right. Try and get him out the corner again. Oh fuck, forgot about that. Would have been impressive if I hadn't run straight into it. I think I made him angry. Oh fuck! Yeah, I realised what he was doing a moment too late. Fuck! Every time. Out there a bit because I think he's about to get angry. Yeah, here come the little guys. Fuck, that was the wrong button. Right. I was looking for heals. Right, Fuck, read. Get out of the way, Kim! Fuck! I'm out of heals too. Maybe I can hit him with something. Aha! You'll do. Yeah, don't get greedy, Kim. Maybe I should move out of the way of that one. You are going to spam that now, aren't you, buddy? Oh, fuck! Ah, one hit from death. Greedy, should have dodged. But it means he's incredibly doable, as previously noted. The roly-poly overlords would be ashamed of me. Right. Let's go. I can't remember which way he is now. Oh, shit. I think I've gone the wrong way. Fuck, I have gone the wrong way. That's the way I'm wanted to go. Hopefully they won't follow me. Yeah, I believe if you guys do get stuck with him, if what I read online is correct, there is a rock in his arena that if you have the 6 Buddha eyes, you can interact with it. It will summon a even tougher boss that will just wipe him out, but then you still got to fight the tougher boss. So my thought was, we'll do this as fair human beings. I'm assuming it's that rock, but that will summon him much later when we've leveled up a little bit. Let's actually lock on to the enemy kin. Oh fuck, walked into that. Stars we need to go on. Oh fuck. Stood under that, didn't I? Shift when he wants to, can't he? Wasted that. Ah, right. Fuck. Stuck in his arm. Right. Oh fuck, that's the summoning friends attack. Shit. Really is death by 1,000 cuts, this one. Yeah, I know. Read. Got it, buddy. Yeah, way too slow that time. Don't get greedy, Kim. Fuck. Yeah, could have hit me a few more times there. Summoning friends? No. Fuck. Thought I could get in a bigger attack. That was on me. Oh, fuck's sake, let me hit you! That was an abysmal waste of that spell. Oh fuck, where did you guys come from? That was almost a colossal fuck up. Oh, we still got a chance. I'm not too greedy. Fuck! And I got greedy immediately. Because of course I did. That was the last heal. Fuck it! Ah! Damn you idiot! Fuck. Yep. Ah, got to be less stupid. Let's actually run the right way this time. Where is the gate? Can't remember where I saw it now. I'm losing my bearings. Oh, it's there. That's why I keep missing it. It's just kind of slightly tucked around the corner. Right, let's go, fella. Let's get my cooldowns out the way. Whoa, 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 that was the wrong ability. That's the one we're after. Okay, we got a couple of hits in that time. Let's try and let him get his big stompy attack out of the way. Info's saying it's so Galaxy Quest. I hadn't thought about that until now, Info, but good reference. stop tempting fate and get some stamina back because he's about to summon his buddies. I hate that second jump. Fuck. Want him to do his little ground poundy thing. I haven't seen it for a bit. This'll be it. That's the one. Right, a few more hits in at least. Come on, do the ground pound. There it is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got greedy. I regret everything now. Down now, but it's just a matter of not being greedy in this fight, because it's a fight that's very easy to get greedy in, and it's actually a war of patience. Come on, fella. Whoa, here come his buddies. Didn't see him do the little gesture. He stomps with one foot usually before he summons the buddies. Oh, fuck! Let's get out! Oh, another rock! No! Oh, that was such a good run! Defeated by the arena. Ah! I think we would have had him that time as well. That was feeling positive. Oh well. Let's go be aggressive again. So at least we know the entry to the arena's down by the Buddha head this time, because I've overshot it the last couple of times. It is just there. Out of the way first. Oh fuck him! Wrong ability. Let's get out from under him maybe. Right, now let's get out of the way because he's about to summon his little friends. Yep. Ah, getting caught on the scenery again. It's easy to back off too far when he does that. Back off a little, I think. Oh, I thought he was going to do this. Oh, fuck. Ah, that was me being incredibly greedy. Fuck him, stop doing that. Let's get out of his way a little, should we? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of the way before he summons his friends. Yep. Oh, I'm not dodging these well at all. Fuck me. Get up, get up, get up, get up! Fuck. Almost fell over the rock that's supposed to protect me from him. Well. Will you do your big smashy attack, please, so I know where I'm at? There it is. Oh, I wasted that. Bad time to turn back. Got him. Okay, that was the Yellow Guai King. Stone Vanguard, I think he was called. Hooey. Oh, looks like we can continue through his arena as well. So let's just... Ow! Sorry, cushion just fell on my head. If you just heard that thud. Glad it didn't do that during the boss fight. So let's just grab this. We'll offer the incense. Oh, new armor from him. Okay, let's see what we can craft. So we got a new headgear. The Gale Guard Beast Mask, I think that is. Yeah, because the bronze monkey is what I'm wearing. It does increase my defense a little bit, so let's make the mask. Oh, I do like that look as well. That's quite cool. And what else we got? The Gale Guard armor. Gale Guard braces. And the boots. There we go. Benefits on perfect dodge. Perfect dodges aren't actually that hard to land in this game comparatively with some of the other Souls-lights we've played. Let's get all of my items back. So, before we proceed, two things. First of all, we'll have a nice rest and read the journey entry about the Stone Vanguard while I stop hyperventilating. the sternness of stone. Okay, that's his weird item. Some fire bellflower seeds for whenever we find this farmer. And he was a king, so there he is, the stone vanguard. Stone forms the mountain's bones, firm and true, earth's essence, prized for all it can imbue. Its back bears towering rocks reaching the sky, lofty in stature and majestic in height. Ever since the Yellow Wind Sage bestowed the Buddha-headed Stone Guai's essence upon 2 mountain deities, they consumed it and gained human hearts and forms. The union of the two resulted in the birth of a stone child. Thus the Yao Guai referred to them as the father of stones, the mother of stones, and the son of stones. Later the father of stones left the mountain for some reason, and the son of stones went in search of him, leaving the mother all alone. The mother of stone was never fond of violence. When the Yellow Wind Sage gave her the essence, he entrusted her with the task of diligently taking care of the mountain's inhabitants. She took this responsibility seriously and worked hard. When the journeyers passed through the Yellow Wind Ridge, the Yellow Wind King captured Tang Monk, forcing son Wukong to seek Bodhisattva Lingi's help to capture him and take him back to Mount Lingshan. Years passed, and upon the return of the sage, the ridge was populated by many stone guai. Amongst them was a particularly strong and robust stone guai, which he had learnt was created by the Mother of Stone with all of her might to guard the cave. One day the Yellow Wind Sage personally came to visit the Mother of Stone, only to be blocked by the stone guai. Alarmed by their disobedience, he feared it might become a threat. Hence he summoned the newly appointed Tiger Vanguard to eliminate the strong stone guai. Tiger Vanguard agreed, but was reluctant to fight them. They had once worked together to rebuild the mountain, and he knew that the strong stone guai was highly respected by the other stone guai, who saw him as an elder brother. He advised the stone guai, "Brother, we've endured so much to reach this point. If I can help, I will. I've arranged everything. You just need to retreat to the valley and keep a guard on Shinadang. No need for anything vicious. Today I will come with kind words, but tomorrow it might be a battle. Though we have some skills, we are no match for the yellow-furred rat. Why not join me as a vanguard and keep things as they are?" The next day the Yellow Wind Sage appointed the strong stone guai as the stone vanguard, ordering him to lead the stone guai's retreat and guard the valley. From then on the stone guis dutifully guarded the sealed evil being and no longer meddled in the mountain's affairs. Okay, let's get the self-advancement too. Or the self-advancement as well, I should say. What we got? We got over here too. Moderately increases defense. Maximum mana. Mana would be handy too, to be fair. I mean, they're all good. I just want to look as well at my mysticism, because I've never bothered to upgrade these. And possibly should put some points, because I use Immobilize a lot. Let's put a couple of points into that one. It is my favourite spell after all. So, what we got over here? Okay, there is an enemy. I want to just see what this little building is, to be honest. Something in here moving around. Hi, fellas. Oh, a new kind of Yao Guai by the look of it. That'll be a new story to tell in a bit then. Oh, another one. Hey, little guy. Where are you gone? Hard to see in the shadows, those little ones. You can hear the rat out there just chuckling away. Where are you? Whoa! That's new! Cheeky fucker. Can't reach him on there. Shit! You wanker. I think I've just gone over the edge of the cliff. Luckily not. Oh shit. Right. Let's try not to get caught up on the cliff this time. That's an annoying place to fight a guy who jumps backwards. If only he'd flung himself off the cliff. But again, I think I saw the glint of blue, which means he's going to be one of these one-shots that gives me a magic spell. So we'll deal with him, and then I think we might backtrack to the second Prince's arena and see what there were in the other directions off that. The directions I totally did not notice on my first visit to that place. Oh fuck, did he one-shot me? What a motherfucker! Alright. Not having that. Not having that at all. Good job you don't lose souls in this game, innit? Right, come on, fella. Right, assuming he's going to use that ability immediately. Let's try and dodge through, which we have. Isn't he? Right, I think I got him. Yep. Steal his soul, quickly. That probably means he won't respawn. At least he's not going to upset me later. The Rat Governor. I mean, look at that. That's impressive. Okay, we'll leave this place alone for now. So, I guess first things first. First of all, I mentioned it ages ago. What's that? Oh, have I found a pill? Give me the pill. Pill. Yeah. What does that one do? Mana. Mana's good. I keep feeling like we need more mana. No, Kim, don't get distracted. We'll come back here later. Stick with the plan. So, first of all, we're going to go back to Man in Stone and just see if we can get that item for the Yellow Robed Squire. If we can, we'll deliver it to him just to get him to move to his next location. And then we will proceed with the plan to go back and investigate the other routes. Travel. So, we want to go to Fright Cliff, and we want Squall Hideout. That's where Man in Stone is. His little symbol was actually on the map there, I noticed. Just to remind me where he is. He's kind of in that dried up river bed, and he said if you come back I'll run a store. So let's take him up on his offer. So be a tad careful because I can't actually remember where all the monsters are now in here. Other than the fact they're fecking everywhere. But let's just try and get down into that riverbed if I can remember how. Am I even heading the right way? I don't think I am. I think I'm taking a very, very convoluted route to that riverbed. It's down there. Let's hope no one follows me, but we're about to find out. Right. Purchase. What you got, buddy? Okay, he's got a Blood of the Iron Bull too. That's important. The good can no longer be interrupted. I like the sound of you. I'm definitely going to be spending some money here, my friend. The Goldridge Beast. Maybe it's changed for something valuable. Okay, we're definitely going to have to come back to him. But there's my Sobering Stone. So that's the item I needed. Curious. So that's what we need to give to the Yellow Squire. Let's just sell a few of those and see if it gives me any more money. Nah, not enough to buy anything, I don't think.
都是稀罕玩意儿。
Except for the blood of the iron ball, but that can wait. I fancy that iron pellet soak. We will make sure we come back for that at some point.
一个都看不上。
But now we can teleport. Oh fuck! Didn't realise I'd woken you up. Sorry, buddy. Right. Got him out of the way at least. So now we just got to get back to this thing and teleport back to where the Yellow Robed Squire was waiting, which I don't remember where it was exactly, but it was near the last fast travel point-ish. So in Yellow Wind Ridge, Flight Cliff. I think it was near that one. But we'll soon find out. Right, where's my map? Right, map. He was in that round area by himself. I think it's that one over there. So we just gotta get over to him. So he wasn't up that staircase. It must be that one over there. I am just gonna try and sprint past this guy. Doesn't tend to work out very well for me. I'd rather not have to fight literally everyone every single time. There he is. Make sure they're not still chasing me. I think they're giving up.
哎呦，神清气爽！是你把咱叫醒的，多谢。嘿嘿，不过咱现在肚子空空，恕不奉陪。咱现在啊，得填饱肚子。都到卧虎寺内有肉吃，那可得去瞧瞧。 吃饱喝足才好做事，肚肠空空可是没戏。你这瘦鬼身子也该多吃点儿。走走走，跟咱去卧虎寺。咱现在啊得填饱肚子。
There we are, he's done. Yep, so he's going to head to the Temple of the Crouching Tiger, which is another area we haven't been to yet. So at least we've got him to move to his next location. Let's... I might have to fight these guys just to get back. Gonna try and sneak around the other one if I can. As far as you can sneak anywhere in this game. Might have to fight that in a sec. Because I'm totally lost now. Ah, no, we got there in time. Right, so let's travel back to... Flip, not that one. Or that one. Kim, you're in the wrong thing. So we want to go back to Sandgate Village and take that kind of slightly convoluted route back round into Second Prince's Arena. And then it's going to be figuring out what the other routes are, because I must admit, we didn't have much of a look around the Second Prince's Arena, but I just kind of went down the first route I really noticed. I'm trying to remember now which way it was. Those guys back on the roof over there, I think they are. Not taking that risk then. I think it was down here. Yeah, around the side, that was it. I humbly partake in mushrooms. Let's keep going. I do not like enemies with shields. I'm gonna try and run past the spellcaster rat just because I can't be arsed. Farewell, my friend. He never seems to chase me very far anyway. So here we are. This is Second Prince's Arena. So we went over that bridge there. So I believe... Oh, maybe up there there's a route. Ideally, I want to fight First Prince, because I'm told he's easier than the Crouching Tiger temple bosses. Well, let's just try and figure out where these routes are. So I think I need an item to open this gate, if I remember correctly. Required the keenness of tiger. Okay. And there is. Is there like a... I can see my little guy pointing me somewhere there. Is he pointing me up there? Okay. You know, I didn't even notice this thing up here last time. No. That would have given me a better checkpoint to come back to now, wouldn't it? Okay, where exactly am I? Yellow Wind, the Valley of Despair. All the valleys are named like that in the Galaxy of Terror. Right, let's have a look around. So there's a little tunnel down there. If I wind up in Crouching Tiger Temple, I will backtrack. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Probably didn't see you in the shadow. Hey! Oh, fuck! And there's an archer. Where the hell's the archer at? I think he's right up there. Oh no, he's not. He's not up as high as I thought he was. So I don't think I can get to him easy. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Well, I think there's an arena down there. Can I just jump down into it, do we think? Well, we're about to find out. I've lived a good life! Yeah, I don't want to be in that corner. And defeated. So he was pretty easy, actually. That was the first Prince of the Flowing Sands. Okay, and we got a gold piece for doing so. So I do know the deal with this guy is, there is a wall of his arena that's breakable. That's only breakable by using certain attacks, though. It might be this one. I'm not 100% sure. This does look familiar, though. So I am going to try and break it now. That might have been it. There we are, see? So behind this is the secret item I need to interact with those waterfalls. And again, how you would have found this without knowing it was there is beyond me. But just in case you are trying to find it yourself, there are only a few things that can break that wall. One is the prince himself, which we weren't lucky enough to bait him to do. The other is that attack I just did, the Wandering Wight. And I believe the spell we learnt from beating Man in Stone can also do it. Though don't quote me on that one, I'm not 100%. But this should give us an item.
世人都想神仙好，唯有功名忘不了。古今将相在何方？荒冢一堆，草没了。
I think he stopped. So that item doesn't do anything here, but we mentioned previously there was a waterfall. We saw the sand waterfall earlier this session here, and there is also a waterfall back in chapter 1 that we can now interact with, which give us access to the dragon bosses, the long bosses. So I might, if we can get back to a checkpoint now, just go and see if we can see that chapter 1 long. I understand they're very difficult bosses, so I think we will do the organic bosses in this area first, and then work our way back to fighting the Black Long, I think it is, in this area. You know, save that and the other optional bosses to last. Oh, fuck! What the hell's up there? Right. I suppose I did take a bit of an artless route to get down. I have just jumped into a cliff, haven't I? Fucking hell, Kim. I got some plants. Right, let's figure out how to get back up there. Sorry, I'm quite lost now. I think I can get up to him. Where's the other one? He's over there. So that's where I fell. I maybe shouldn't have hurled myself into that arena because I've no idea where I'm going now. That's all fun, isn't it? Okay. Not sure what that thing is. Okay, I think we got another spell. Yeah, we do. Transformations, these things are. Like the Wandering Wight spell I use. So that one was a Swift Bat. Good for him. And as previously mentioned, I am fucking lost. Where even am I? Crieth Kim. Right, let's just see. That's got a kind of temple-y feel over there. Am I heading towards the Tiger Temple? Let's see what's over here first. But didn't like the sound of that. I think they're the smaller versions of the bat. Because I just bought the slightly tougher version that will have the spell. Yeah, here they come. Fuck off. Might find a nonary pill at least. Yeah, nonary pill. So that's the stamina one. I've been calling them all nonary pills, but I think they are actually just the stamina ones. All the celestial pills have different names. So we got that. I think I've come into a dead end. That was all there was down here. What does my map even look like for this place? I haven't looked at it for ages. Yeah, that's clear as mud, really. I think that weird honeycomb structure was the Prince's Arena, where we just got our dragon. But next time I can teleport, we are going to be making use of that. Okay, so this is the Crouching Tiger Temple. Let's see if we can get a checkpoint, because then we've got an easy fast travel to get back here. I know the Tiger Vanguard, the boss of this area, is notoriously difficult. But then again, there are a lot of hard bosses in this game. So, that's not a surprise. So anyway, let's rest up and read our journal, and then we will go back and have a look at that last boss in Chapter 1 that we haven't done. Don't do that. Anyway, so we've at least seen a few more different monsters, so let's have a read. So, let's start with the lesser Yellow Guai. Swift Bat. In shadows deep the Rat Guai lies, far from the clamour, under the skies. In moonlit hues blood it sips, as through yellow wind it slips. After the harvest, the rentman arrived in the village. The villagers cleaned a long-abandoned manor for him to stay, and treated him to a sumptuous feast. Full from food and drink, the village chief spoke directly. The rent is a heavy burden on us. Is there any possibility to reduce it? The rent collector replied, The rent is determined by your lord. I am but a paid man, tasked with taking what is due. I've got no power to change it. The talk turned into an unending argument. As dusk approached, the villagers hastily left. An old widower lingered, offering suggestions to the rentman. Our village offers little amusement, but on that hill there's a pavilion fine for moon gazing. Should you grow weary, 'tis a place to ease your mind. With these words, he too departed. That night, the rentman, lantern in hand, pondered his ledgers and the days of disputes ahead. Seeking solace, he walked towards the pavilion, but as he stepped into the courtyard, a figure descended with wings of flesh, claws for hands, and a maw of pointed teeth. Terrified, he fled, only to be ambushed by a similar creature lurking in the trees. The Rat Guai squabbled over him for the first bite, chittering and chattering. Seeing them locked in a stalemate, the rentman drew a blade from his belt and beheaded one. The other sprang, fangs bared towards him, but he dodged it with a struggled roll. That night the rentman and the bat dog fought. Fangs and blade clashed until dawn. Come morning, the villagers come to the manor to prepare the rentman his morning meal, only to find him sitting by the door, a blade at his side, pinning two headless bat corpses to the earth. In the days that follows, they paid their full rent and hosted another rich feast, sending the rentman back to town with due respect. The Withered Corpse. In my lowly life the end is here, soul adrift, my body lingers there. Once suffered the wicked wind's cruel sting, no peace shall wander ever bring. In the shadow of the yellow wind ridge, where gusts weave labyrinths of sand, trade seldom reached here, save for a lone hamlet downhill, the only bazaar in the land. Amongst the market stalls, an Everlife shop stood as the sole purveyor of coffins. On that fateful day, the shopkeeper idled inside when a man of lumbering gait entered, garbed like a beggar. As the shopkeeper rose to shoo him away, the man spoke. "Hold, sir, I've come not to beg, but to buy a coffin." With quiet words, he told of his village laid ruined by bandits and need for 4 coffins to lay the dead to rest. Suspicious but intrigued, the shopkeeper agreed to a trade in their native herbs, soyang and kongron. The shopkeeper gathered his lads and followed the man with 4 coffins on an ox cart. Labouring through the sand and wind, they reached the village at dusk. Here the man muttered, "All life ends and returns to earth." These winds can do harm, and if our bodies are not properly buried, our souls might be twisted. Please, sir, bury my family with these coffins. We had Suyong and Kongong to our hearth. Take as much as you like." And with that he vanished. Entering the village, the shopkeeper found all living things slaughtered and not a soul left alive. There, before a grand dwelling, lay the man and his king, long dead. Hurriedly they entombed the 4 corpses atop a scenic cliff, took nothing, and fled for their lives. Okay, and next up is the Yao Guai chief. So this is first prince of the flowing sands. Though hairless, strength prevails, sturdy and bold, never frail. Madness hides in mountain where winds sing, in dark gutters reigns as king. The yellow-furred rat had quelled the calamity caused by Fuban, earning the king's deep respect and being appointed as the royal sage. No matter the state affairs or minutiae of daily life, the king would first seek his counsel. At the sage's suggestion, the king issued the Rodent Reverence Edict, prompting Rat Guai from around the world to migrate to the city. The first prince, having distinguished himself in battle, was conferred the title of Brave General and was basking in his success. However, he was deeply displeased that the Guai sage had stolen his shine. Using the pretext of the Rodent Guys causing trouble, he rallied the court officials and petitioned for the royal sage's removal. Several upheavals ensued in the court, resulting in the deaths of many loyal to the prince, and even the third prince left in anger. Yet the king's trust in the sage remained unshaken. On the sage's birthday, the entire kingdom worshipped his statue, and even the king paid a visit to the temple of the royal sage himself to offer incense and prayer. Unable to contain his fury, the first prince overturned the incense table in public. Such an affront to royal authority could not be tolerated. Enraged, the king imprisoned the prince. The sage, however, was not angered and even spoke many good words for the brave general. Learning of the sage's intercession, the prince became even more convinced that he was deeply scheming evil Guy, cursing him incessantly in his cell. The king, upon hearing this, grew more antagonized by his unruly son. Hence he decreed that the prince needed strict discipline, ordering that his meals be delivered to the cell door thrice daily with no visitors allowed. Initially the prince was very stubborn, but over time he softened and began to plead for mercy. Yet he remained defiant in his heart, constantly plotting to kill the rodents and avenge himself once he was free. One day his meal was late, and he was growing anxious. Then he heard the sound of a key turning, and the cell door unexpectedly opened. After waiting a while and seeing no one enter, he walked out himself. To his astonishment, the guards and officials bustling about outside were no longer human. They had become rats dressed in robes. The prince thought that it was the sage that had led the rodent guy to usurp the throne, and in his panic he charged into his father's golden hall. A short, stout rat, speaking in his father's voice, called out to him. This must be an impostor. The prince grabbed a guard's sword and struck at the king. Chaos erupted in the hall. Only the royal sage brought forth a bronze mirror for the prince to see himself. In the reflection there was no trace of the brave general, only an enormously fat rat. And there we go. I presume the item in my inventory there. Yeah, were the things I picked up off the king. The gold piece, which I think is something that the yellow sage will want eventually. I only managed to find one of the meditation points this chapter too. I'll have to hunt out the others at some point. But anyway, we've read that. Let's not get distracted again now. We will travel back to Blackwind Mountain. And I'm trying to remember exactly where it was. I think it was off the Snake Trail. But we will go and see this long boss and see if we can beat him yet. I think before I go in, I'll just have a quick check and see if we've got any more skill points too. Might as well go well prepared. I love that animation when he appears. Anyway, so, yes, there it is. So that's the waterfall we're heading for, I think, if I remember correctly. We certainly had a look at a waterfall earlier. Actually, I'm starting to doubt myself now if it's that one or the one in the previous area. But we shall see. I've got loads of these now. I haven't been paying attention. These are all my souls that I've taken. Anyway, self-advancement. I am going to put some more points into my magic. Or a more point. Okay, let's have a look at the little map. So it's either that thing or it's the one that was further up, because I think there was another waterfall somewhere. That one over there. Might actually be that one now I'm thinking about it, in the Forest of Wolves. I'm going to try that first. But I know we went past it somewhere and I should have made more note about where it was, really. So let's try the one in the Forest of Wolves first. I remember when we saw it back in, I think, the first part of this playthrough, I commented I was surprised that there was a big clearing with a waterfall and then seemingly nothing there. So wherever I said that is where we're heading. So let's head round. At least we know we are easily a match for all of these little wolf guy now. I say running straight into their attack. Okay, I'm gonna go back and heal myself at the shrine. That was ridiculous. You'd think I would have improved. Alas, no. Right, let's just heal up. Try that again. And what's in the store? Buy. Something new. A back scratcher. Considerably increases your maximum stamina. Well, that sounds nice. Where did that thing come from? You can come with me. Oh, it's a curio. It's an equipment. Let me check my curios, actually. I haven't actually looked at them for a while. Do we have any new ones? Just the back scratcher. So what did I have? Increases critical hit chance, increases movement speed. You know, the stamina's kind of better than both of those, I think. I keep the critical hit one. Let's hit the back scratcher and have... Whoa, way more stamina. Nice. You never really run out of stamina that much in the game, to be fair, but... Oh, the spark. Also nice. Sorry, just checking. So yeah, we follow this waterway around. Just being slightly wary, because I remember there was an archer somewhere. Just can't exactly remember where he is. I think he might be up there.
吾有因头悬是草河，吾有因四毒师管何故？吾有因诸色往往何故？吾有因慈悲颠倒何故？临隐释然何？是曰：木声如烟，物长雷电，击背而歌，真。
Okay, someone's talking to me, so I think I'm in more or less the right place then. Whoa, 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 that's where the archer is though. Okay, so here's the waterfall. So let's go use my thingamajigger. Just making sure there's nothing else around in case, as I don't know if it's gonna, like open up a passage or if something else is gonna come here. I'll just make sure we've got a clear area before we start. I had something else moving there, but I might be imagining it. So let's see what this does. Well, wasn't that dramatic? suitably terrified. Jesus Christ! This guy may be a bit tough for us now, but we'll give it another go. At least we kind of know what to expect from him now. My problem is... Oh! It's starting me from here, at least. Okay, so I don't have to walk all the way back to the other checkpoint. Hope I can actually get out of here if I need to, but I'm sure there's a way. Let's go see. There he is. Oh, fuck. Ah, I saw that too late. My cooldowns are against me, but he's certainly doable. He's just... hits like a truck. That is a very scary fight and a very scary arena, but kudos for building atmosphere. Okay, where is he? I'll remember to move as he does that. Ah, fuck. I have kind of figured out his knack now of you've got to shatter those kind of eggs on his back when they're glowing. But getting to them is a bit hard unless he's lying on his side in a really, really obliging manner. But that's what causes a blast that does really big damage to him. I wish my cooldowns were faster. Right, maybe I should have used the Wandering Wight when he was down. That'd do a good bit of damage to them. But anyway, let's try again. As you can see, they're kind of glowing now. I'm kind of stuck under his arm, unfortunately. I think I got one of them there. I think I blew myself up doing that one. Right, he's down again. I'm kind of, again, stuck in his arm. I don't think I can get to him. Yeah, I know. Didn't get out of the way of that. Ah, fuck. I really need him to fall over again. I've done badly with my timings this time. fuck. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I've got to not stand there like a lemon when he gets up. That is the mistake I keep making. I am one greedy fucker after all. I think as he starts his get-up animation, I've just got to get the hell out of Dodge. But of course I'm greedy. I am always greedy. Fuck, I've done badly this time. But at least I've wound up on the right side of him this time. Far enough away there. I cannot tell what I'm doing. Fuck! Don't know what I'm being hit by. Yeah, I don't think I want to be far away from this boss. That's it, get out! Ah, not quite. Fuck me! Gotcha! Yep, that is not a boss to be taken lightly. So that was Red Long, I think, and he gave me a long pearl. You know, because dragons have pearls. Makes sense. And the Thundertail. Okay. And, oh, a new curio, a sensor. Okay, let's see what his little sensor does. Shall we read a story while my heart rate gets to normal as well, once we've had a look at our sensor? Considerable damage reduction when the gourd use is depleted. Alright, yeah, I like you. You can come live with me, sensor. Anyway, so what do we have here? I'm not sure what that red dot means. Oh well, anyway. Inventory, he dropped me a shiny new pearl. Just what I always wanted. And we have the Yellow Guai King, so this is Redlong. Smoke rises high from wood afire. Hit the back, let the beasts respite, as mists and thunders conspire. After the case of the old Long King of Jing River was settled, the Long Princes found themselves facing uncertain future. Following the journey west, rewards were given based on merit, but only the Long Princes alone awaited judgment, heightening their anxiety. They sought out Wan Shucheng and asked him for a sign of their fortunes. The sign showed, "The long lies hid, not a time for action," which became a thorn in their hearts. Amongst them, the most concerned were the 4 Longs who governed the 4 rivers, and knew well the might of those above. They took the initiative to resign, hoping to save their lives by retreating. Yet, the letters they submitted to the Celestial Court were all returned. Time flew by, and one day Wan Shucheng sought out the 4 Longs. He relayed that the signs had shifted. The long lies hid, it stirs in the deep, indicating a favourable time for action. Upon hearing this, the 4 Longs left their underwater abode and went their separate ways to plan their next moves. Redlong was quite astute. Knowing that Rat Guai was greedy for treasures and had the protection of Guan Yin, he bartered all of his valuable possessions with the Rat Guai in exchange for the ideal cave nestled in the mountains. Afterwards, he went into seclusion in the cave and slept for many years. One day he awoke and wanted to soar up into the sky and stretch his body again, but he found that he could hardly climb the clouds. He remembered an ancient saying, "When a Long wishes to ascend into the sky, it must first climb the clawwood." He wielded his thunderbolt tail to carve out a set of clawwood in the mountains to help him fly, but it was still no avail. Redlong was unwilling to accept defeat and sought help from the Rat Guai. Although the Rat Guai was not good at flying, he couldn't resist the chance for profit that presented itself. He sold the Boshan censer he had bought from Guan Yin's palace to the Redlong, claiming that the censer could create clouds and smoke. He cited a passage from ancient text to persuade the Redlong. "A Long cannot traverse without clouds." Long believed this to be true. He embedded the censer on his back and burnt with his will to forcibly create smoke from it. When the censer was not enough, he added another. Each time the censers emitted smoke, they greatly consumed his will. Yet the help they provided was very limited. Although Redlong could use it to fly again, the flight could never compare to that of the old days. He could usually only reside wearily amongst the clawwoods. Alas, to think that the world harbours such vexing realities. A skill once mastered can fade with neglect. Such is the nature of all knowledge. If not applied, it withers away to nothing in the end. How lamentable. There we go, and that was the story of Redlong. So, let's try and figure out how the hell we get out of Redlong's arena now. See, I thought this looked like a way out, but apparently not. I love that tree, though. This has got to be the coolest arena we've seen in the game so far. It's so kind of spooky and evocative. There are kind of fires around the edge of the arena. Let's just follow them. So, that's where the treasure chest was. Is this a path? No, it just looks a bit like one. It must be back the way we came. It's a very Elden Ring feel about this area. I don't know. I'm thinking of the place where the Lich Dragon is in Elden Ring. You know, at the roots of the great tree. It's just got that kind of feel for me. Yeah, Info says he knows the one I mean. I don't remember the name of the boss, but it was Lich Dragon something or other, I think. Fortisax? Lich Dragon Fortisax? They all had names that were kind of like that, didn't they? It's not Placidusax, because that's the cool one at the end of the game. Info thinks so. That's good enough for me, Info. Good enough for me. Right, let's try and find our way back to the checkpoint. It's just that wolf over there. Wondered who the hell was talking to me. Right, keep going down. Let's be a tad careful because I can't actually remember where I am. I think up here takes me vaguely back to the checkpoint. Again, just being slightly careful because I can't remember where the archer is. I think we're heading down to where those two wolf guy are in the road, though. Oh, here's someone. Hi, guys! Here they are. I just want to smash their pots as well in case I hadn't done so before. It took me a while into the game to figure out I could break pots. There we go. Right, let's teleport back to the Crouching Dragon Temple. Oh, I can make a new weapon. Let's have a quick look. Is that it? The Long Reef Staff. Okay, I don't have the items to do it, but it's going to be a lot more powerful when I can make that thing. Especially damaging in pillar stance, which unfortunately isn't the stance I use. So yeah, it's got some rarer items, a lot of wills, something I haven't discovered yet, and that thunder tail I just got from the boss. Cool, good to know. So anyway, we'll travel back to... It's not Fright Cliff, it's the temple we were going to. Let's see what we got. Okay, here we are at the temple's entrance. Oh, wonder how far we are from a boss. I'm starting to feel a bit bossed out today, but we've still got a bit to go. Well, this is scenic. Just meat everywhere. Let's have a little rummage before we continue up the stairs to the inevitable boss. That feels like it should be a something, but apparently not. What's over there then? I see something moving. Or is it a treasure chest? I humbly partake. Blood of the Iron Ball. And a load of dead centipedes. Ah, nice. Yeah, I'm debating if I give my new spell a try as well. We haven't really tried it yet. Let's have a rummage before the boss. Should really try some more of these as well. But anyway, it was... How do I set spells? Should also see what I can put in that slot too. See, it was the amplification pellets, but I ran out of them ages ago and haven't found any more. Oh, we already have that one equipped. What's that one? Let's go with that. Yeah, still anti-miasma equipped. Right, how do I change my spells? Must be here. Ah, looks like I've got to do it at a checkpoint. No matter, there was a checkpoint right behind me. Because we got that transform into a Rat Guai spell from Man in Stone. That's the one I kind of want to equip because I want to see what it does. If it's the spell I think it is, someone on Reddit told me about a spell where you kind of take on damage. Cultivate spirits, no, set spells. You kind of take on damage from enemies that are hitting you a lot. And then in doing so, you kind of... To see what else we have. We've only got Immobilize and Cloud Step for the other two. But it's one of those where you... Sorry, I keep losing my train of thought, don't I? You take on a lot of damage and then unleash it in a big attack. So if you're fighting a faster enemy, which... If this is the boss coming up, I think it is a faster enemy. That might be a good call. Kind of like Bide in Pokemon, I guess. Oh, hello, fella.
这些烂鼠肉食之若啮不吞针，气杀咱！哎，你想法子给咱找点好东西尝尝如何？老夫馋那必有馋得紧，在此干旱之地，可能寻到。
I'm bound to have some of that.
偶尔吃吃素，也未尝不可。事情有了些眉目。那黄金之国真与这不毛之地有关。传说中，黄金之国是太阳西沉落海之地，那里的人们以鼠为尊。只是不知怎的，后来这个国家就消失了，很是奇怪。适才咱尝了尝那些鼠精鼠怪，咂摸着像是还带点人味儿。那古国移民并未尽亡，黄风怪与古国的神秘消云，恐怕脱不了干系。来之前，大哥给我一枚金片，说是到时自有用处。时候到了，咱这就回老地方试上一试。适才咱尝了尝那些鼠精鼠怪，咂摸着像是还带点人味儿。那古国移民并未尽亡，黄风怪与古国的神秘消云，恐怕脱不了干系。来之前，大哥给我一枚金片，说是到时自有用处。时候到了，咱这就回老地方试上一试。
Okay, I believe next time, now he's cycling, he goes back to where we originally met him, and that's where we're going to have to fight him. But let's continue it on our way for now. We've just got to remember next time we hit a checkpoint to go and see what he's up to. I don't know if he'll move before I beat the next boss anyway. At least he's easy to find here when he shifts from that spot. Oh, some medicine. Okay, I thought that was one of the medicine cabinets, but it was a meditation point. Either way, bonuses for me. Let's self-advance again. So, I was putting points into my favourite spell, which is not Cloud Step. It is that one. So I'll put one more point into Immobilize. Okay, that's kind of handy. But let's go put some more things into my stances. Moderately reduce the stamina cost of charged heavies. I always forget about charged heavy attacks, to be honest. That's charged heavy as well. Performing light attack upon seeing through an enemy initiates a light attack combo. Sorry, just trying to figure out which one's the resolute strike. Oh, it's that attack, right. Already awakened all of those ones. Sorry, I am taking far too long deliberating these. Right. Slightly increase your critical hit chance. Initiate heavy attack during mobile swing to quickly stagger the enemy. I'll never remember to do that. Hold to awaken. After sprinting, light attack temporarily deals more damage. Massively reduces stamina cost of jumping. I didn't even know jumping took stamina. We've learnt something there. Moderately increases the focus from dodge. That's actually pretty good. I think I'm just going to put some points into critical hit. There we are. After much deliberation. Let's go, let's go. So, I was heading up the steps before I got horribly distracted. This definitely looks like an arena. It's been nice knowing you all.
妈了个巴子，咋又这么迟啊？东西放下，赶紧回去下崽儿。下回再说迟了，耽搁了大王练功的进度。老子亲自把你的傻儿子洗干净，送出去。你老瓜送没来，你这拐子脸的小和尚哪儿冒出来的？ 管他娘的，老子先尝两口。
Whoa, that was quick. Okay, I couldn't figure out how to actually instigate it, but we'll give it another go next time. Oh, ain't you a hard hitter? Okay, I don't like what that is. Yeah, I think we'll avoid that next time. Okay, he's got a sword, I don't like it. Oh, whirlwinds of blood! That was going a bit well, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm not falling for that again. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Tiger, tiger! Lost my lock on. Shit. No, 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 don't get stuck! Ah, wasn't going too badly though. He's definitely doable. I'm glad we didn't come down his way first though. It was nice to get some other bosses under our belt. I honestly thought he'd be faster than that, but hey. I'm still not sure about this Rat Guai, but I'll give him one more try. If he doesn't work out for me, we'll just go back to Fire Guai's abilities. Ah, we got a long old climb again. Let's just see if the pig's moved. Yeah, the pig has moved on, so we can go and check him out again after this as well. Oh, fuck! Well, that wasn't smart, was it? Let's try this guy then. So, R2 and square. Okay, it wasn't bad. Could have been better, could have been worse. I don't hate it. Oh, fuck. Walked right into that. Yeah, I gotta stop running into that, don't I? Oh, that's this one. Not a fan of that attack either. Fuck! Yeah, totally mistimed that one. Hopefully we won't freeze him while he's in the air this time. That was bad last time. Let's say bad. Alright, anyway. Let's go, let's go. I certainly don't think you're impossible, mister. Oh, no you don't. Fuck. Fuck it, I'm doing really badly this time. Oh fuck, mistimed that. I'm just mistiming all my abilities this time. Yeah, I mistimed every single ability that time, I think. Not smart at all. Ah, to have a nice, regular, predictable boss like the Stone Vanguard. realised we haven't been back to the monkey in a while. I wonder if we've got any things that improve my gourd. Come on, tiger. Attack me. I'm not sure if I even connected with him that time. Fuck it. Fuck, I'm getting greedy. Yeah, far too greedy, Kim. I'll put fire back on, I think. Just give it another try. That rock splitter attack is really good if we actually hit with it, or skull crusher, or whatever it's called. If we hit with it, oh, feck it, I'm going to give it another try. Should give it benefit of the doubt, really. It does seem like it's suited for an enemy like this guy. Maybe I should save it for a little later in the fight. Well, if I use it early, there's a chance that cooldown will be reached and I can use it at the end as well. Yeah, that's smarter, isn't it? Oh, we got him that time at least. Hubris is believing I was actually getting better at dodging this swipe. Oh, cry out loud, Kim. That was terrible. Oh, fuck. I think he did his whirlwind attack just as he was coming out of paralysis. Let's see how flammable he is. So yeah, it's the Lady Maria effect. I did really well on the first try. And it's going to take me a while to get that back now, aren't I? Right. Let's see if he's weak to fire. One way to find out. That's not the one I meant. Set spells is what we were after. Let's take Red Tide back. Where's my frog? I have another tadpole to upgrade him with as well. Let's go. I'm going to keep upgrading the frog because I was told that if you max out the frog, which I presume we're going to do by finding more frog bosses, you get a really powerful one. So that's why I'm kind of focusing on him as well. But anyway, I just want to wait till my... Yeah, might as well fight him. If I die, I die. Oh, fuck it, Kim again. It's dumb when you do that. Okay, that was actually better for damage. Fuck! Yeah, I walked into that one, didn't I? Gotcha!
九铁即使绝无力，大手铁炮造虎旗，枪刀剑剑慌不必，时候死你不死你。
哈哈哈哈！小施主筋骨清奇，正响应着铜头铁臂。
Okay, new spell. Solidify the body like rock to parry incoming attacks. That sounds like Mortal Shell. But yeah, let's go. Okay, we got a spark, a mind core, the keenness of tiger. Okay, that's one of the things I needed, or possibly the thing I needed for that gate, wasn't it? So what's this thing? Use the tally. Do I want to use the I presume I do want to use the tally, because I'm pretty sure this place is a dead end, but I'm going to have a look otherwise. Where is it? Looks like there's more place through the back, though. Yari yari daisy. Right, I don't know what using the tally does, but we're about to find out. Let's try. Okay, that certainly did a thing. I don't want to jump in there until I'm ready. Not that I presume I can't get back out again. But I don't want to jump in there till I'm ready. Let's go see what's behind his arena first. I'm aware I've got no health items left. Let's have an investigate though. What's over here then? Okay, there are enemies up here. Are they rats? Yeah, more of the little rat guys. Okay. Oh, really aggressive one. Okay, someone up there's yelling. Is it an archer? I think it's either an archer or a mage. Archer. Yep. What we got, guys? We got a copper pill. Okay, there is a checkpoint up here at least. Hey, I saw you. Nice try, wandering corpse, or whatever you're called. Hey! Let's not fall off a cliff. That would be an ignoble way to end the Tiger Vanguard fight. Right, at least we've got a checkpoint on either side of the Tiger Vanguard's arena, but I am going to pop back and see if Yellow Robed Squire fancies a fight, just while I'm thinking about him. Oh, what's my new brew? Let's have a look. Well, that is the gold gem, the copper pill. After using the gourd, the next rock solid costs no mana for a short duration. Curious. So let's get all my heals back. And let's travel to Fright Cliff. And I think he's the one near Rockrest Flat. I don't think he's supposed to be far away from when we saw him. In that kind of vast area that is obviously going to be an arena for him. So let's go see if he's ready. I can't remember if there's another stage to this before he'll fight me. But we're about to find out. Just make sure I go over there in one piece. We did figure out these guys won't chase me that far, at least. Hopefully, they'll continue to not chase me that far. Oh, fucker! Alright. I'm gonna do it with a chip of health missing. But if I die, I die. Where is he? He's not on his little seat. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, there he is. Hello. Will you fight me now? Yeah, here he comes. Whoa! Hey! Okay, he's got like a whip thing. I love that ability. Right, Okay, he's nippier than I thought he was going to be. Let's see what we can do. Whoa. What was that, didn't I? Right. Nearly gotcha.
好身手，痛快！如此甚好，与咱同赴古国如何？
Okay, no prizes for guessing where we're heading next. Oh, got a new hat for doing it. Actually, we should probably read some of their stories as well before we proceed in there, shouldn't we? So let's just do all my advancements. Anyway, so that was my advancement. Rock Solid's an alternative to Cloud Step. I'm quite fond of Cloud Step. I should actually upgrade that at some point as well. So it was a mask he dropped. It was the Snout Mask, I think it called it. Yeah, it's not as good as what I'm wearing. I do like the way it looks, though. Which is a shame, because that's a really, really cool mask. But anyway, what else we got? Keenness of Tiger. That's the item I picked up that I need for the other door as well. Meditation spots. We know we found another one. So, portraits. So we've got at least 2 to read there, I think. So, the Tiger Vanguard. Majestic and grand with fierce display, striped coats, eyes like lightning's ray. In the blood pool its wrath does rise, with bronze head and iron tail it terrifies. The tale began centuries past, when journeyers crossed the Yellow Wind Ridge. In those days, the old Tiger Vanguard lost his life seizing the Tang monk. He left behind 2 sons who, once orphaned, had to fend for themselves. The mountain groves lay in ruins. The Tiger brothers led the remaining lesser Guais in a bitter struggle for survival. Fortunately, their father had taught them enough to make a living. As the sandstorms ebbed, Rat Guai slowly restored to the groves their former state. The elder Tiger, following his late father's waves, governed the Yao Guai in the mountain. Each knew their place and dared not prowl forth to prey on the living. Later, mortals drawn by lush peaks and clear springs built a village amidst the slopes. The elder Tiger gained renown as a deity in the mountain with principle: devour evil and shield the good. The villagers built a crouching tiger temple for the brothers, offering rich tributes that made their lives even more blissful. Yet long had the younger nursed a grievance. His elder brother reaped all the glory in the people's words on tigers of the mountain. He believed his brother earned this merely by dint of a few more years of life. Another century turned, and the Yellow Wind Sage returned to Yellow Wind Ridge with a host of Rat Guai. The younger tiger declared it was the sage's negligence that had doomed their father. He clamoured to slay the sage in vengeance, urging his brother to drive off the rats. Deeming this just, the elder agreed. But in that fight, the sage unleashed a vessel like the Bodhisattva's severed head, with its gale sharp as an edge. In a single clash, the younger tiger fell grievously wounded. For the life of his little brother, the elder tiger at once cast down his arms and knelt in surrender. The sage held no grudge. After learning the brother's origin, he even bestowed the surrender title of the Vanguard. When the younger tiger woke and learnt that his brother now served as the Vanguard, he seethed in disbelief. The brothers quarrelled bitterly until the younger stormed off, severing all ties with the only family he had left. The Tiger Vanguard's eyes, that yellow-furred rat had twice destroyed his family and left them broken and scattered. He hated him for that, but he was no fool. As long as the rat had protection from the higher ones, what more could a tiger do beyond venting his rage by devouring a few lesser rats each day? And last of all, the Yellow Robed Squire. In silken robes that flutter bright, a long-snouted guy with eyes alight. Drunk with joy, he sleeps on tombs forlorn. His claws catch moonlight, sharp as scorn. Windy, searing sun, a vast waste. A headless monk and a yellow-robed squire rest together under a withered tree. The monk plucked at the strings of his sangzan, his body swaying gently to and fro. "Enough," says the squire, rousing himself. "Let's have some peace." The monk's hand stilled. He edged away and then raised his hand to strum again. The squire hastily held out his drinking flask. "Have a drink?" "With what wet mouth? I ain't got a head." "Where is it?" "Didn't you hear the song?" the monk answered. "Gone. Someone stole it." "Should have kept better watch on your head. Fault's your own." The monk turned away, making no answer. The squire drew a piece of gold from his robe and showed it to the monk. Though he had neither head nor eyes, the monk warned. "Mind how you swing about such a prize. Could have the thieves eyeing ye." The squire waved a hand. "I don't have to worry. I'll come for you if it's filched." "Me? You're the only one I've shown it to. If it's gone, you're the culprit." The monk gave a dry chuckle, lost for words. The squire gestured towards the horizon. There's gold aplenty there. Why should you covet a mere sheet from me? I ain't after your gold, but tell me, what gold lies there? You truly don't know. There was once a kingdom abundant with gold. Gold from a gilded Buddha statue all stripped bare. Even gold on the Buddha statues. You ain't a believer in karma, then. Those golden Buddhas never brought him any favour. It's plain there ain't no such thing as karma. The monk fell silent. The squire sneered. Tipping his flask, he found it empty and rose to his feet. I'm to await someone at the bidding of my brother. You want more drink? Come find me. He took the flask on the side. I'll go scrape off more gold and trade it for a better brew, then we can drink our fill. The monk tried to stop him, so he played the sanzan, singing a song of karmic justice. The squire paid him no mind. With a wave and a laugh, he strode away across the land. The headless monk's heart weighed down with disquiet. The Yellow Robed Squire, however, went on his way, and the desert air rang with the peals of his laughter. Hey, might as well go see where he went, I guess.
不见古时月，今月曾经照古人。你看，黄金之国也好，落日之国也罢，都已不复存在。传说这里的茫茫沙海之中，曾蛰伏着一只上古巨虫。这巨虫平日里沉睡地底，无踪可寻。一旦醒了，便会钻出来吞噬人畜。偏偏它外壳坚若磐石，寻常刀斧弓弩难以穿透。往来商旅不敢靠近，周边小国更是苦不堪言。适逢一只黄毛雕鼠下界，途经此地，感应到那巨虫身上似有无上佛力，于是施法镇住巨虫，收为己用。小国国王大喜，将鼠妖奉为护国神圣，更为他建庙塑像，世代供奉。鼠妖图修炼方便，干脆留了下来。后来鼠妖神功出层，掳走了唐僧，与孙悟空激战于黄风岭，已是风沙蔽日，日月无光。那鼠妖的神风着实厉害，若非灵吉菩萨出手，怕是真经难取。只是没了鼠妖坐镇，古国自是难逃覆灭的劫数。而原本水秀山清的黄风岭，也变成了今天这般模样。
Okay, I'm not sure where the squire's gone, but let's have a quick look. See if we can find... Oh, there's a checkpoint here. Okay, so I can come to and from this place. Might just have a quick look at what's ahead, but then we'll call it for a day. So where exactly am I? Let's find out. Oh, secret area, the Kingdom of Sahali. Okay, so we found, like, the place where Elder Jinchi was.
葫芦大，从哪儿来回哪儿去，再往前，小命不识祈祷，拿你这凡夫给大王做个人。
Shit, it's another tiger. fuck. Right, at least I know there's a boss there. Okay. At least he's aggressive, but he doesn't have the tricks of the Tiger Vanguard, who's not in inverted commas, at least. Jeez, I don't know why I wasn't expecting there to be a boss. In this game, I should always expect there's a boss. Just give him another quick look in. I don't like being pinned against this rock. Come on. Shoot. That's for my attack. Stop being so nippy. Gotcha.
你这树棍真凶，看来有大神通。在下斗胆求高人出手，助我大王降妖。
I get the impression we've met the original Tiger Vanguard here. From the story, you know, I feel we're in the past now, and this is Tiger Vanguard's father.
我家大王打灵山而来，不忍见此地百姓受苦受难，出手降妖。只是那妖怪道行不浅，你若肯施以援手，竟然事半功倍。大王就在前面。 在下修为尚浅，不便前往，还请高人速速赶去。实不相瞒，我洞中还有未成人的2个孩子，不能在此送了性命。
Yeah, father two little ones. We are in the past.
大王宅心仁厚，是灵山来的正道弟子，你放心去，结个善缘。
All you got to say, buddy? We exhausted you? Yeah. I love his design. He looks so fluffy.
黄蜂大王宅心仁厚，
Yeah, exhausted what he's got to say. Let's just have a quick nosy around his arena in case there's anything else here. And I can see the golden cicada, so I think there's a checkpoint up ahead. The Kingdom of Sahali. Yeah, I can see the shrine. Let's just go tag the shrine. And we'll see what good deed we're going to do for the king today. Sorry, we'll go and see what good deed we'll do for the king on Wednesday, I should say. But I get the impression a giant beetle is in my immediate future, based on the story. So let's just read Tiger Vanguard's story, and that's where we will leave it for the day. I do feel like with these stories a bit Scheherazade-like, you know, and if you want to hear the end of this story, then you'll have to come back tomorrow night. Oh, what did I just pick up? Tiger Tally. Upon successful hits with light attack combo, moderately increases attack for a short duration. That's actually pretty good too. What did I have equipped? the damage reduction when my gourd's depleted, and the back scratcher. Might take it instead of the back scratcher and just have my chance with stamina. But anyway, let's see that story. The Yellow Guai chiefs. So this is the Tiger Vanguard, in inverted commas. Gathering strength with mighty roar, transforming stones, launching surprise once more. A loyal general with a heart so bold, a noble fighter lost in the age of old. The Tang monk and his 2 disciples pressed on. Before half a day had passed, they came upon a towering peak, dire to behold. As they gazed upon it, there arose a tumult of wind, and from the mountainside leapt a tiger, dappled and fierce, its tail lashing in the wind. "I am no common beast," it roared. "I am the vanguard of the Yellow Wind King. By order of my liege, I patrol this range and seek out mortals to serve as side dishes for his brews." The Yellow Guai closed in with a flurry of claws, aimed at Bahi's face. Wukong whipped out his staff with a shout. "Take him!" Bahi railed his courage, and the Yellow Guai fell back in disarray. Panic, it sloughed off its skin and draped it over a tiger-shaped rock. Loosed from its flesh, it transformed into a screaming gale and raced back to the mountain road. And there it found the Tang monk chanting his sutra. In a trice, the tiger seized the monk and bore him away on the wind. The tiger brought the monk to the mouth of a cave, stilling the wind, and spoke to the guard. "Tell this to our master. The Tiger Vanguard has captured a monk and awaits the king's decision at the gate." The guard rushed in to report. Out came 2 tiger cubs who hailed the Vanguard as their father and made their curtsies. The older cub asked, "Where'd you find this pale-faced monk?" The Vanguard laughed. "A stroke of luck. I was patrolling in the mountain and I chanced upon him." The younger cub, overjoyed, said, "Well done, father. Teach me how you did it some day." Even as they spoke, the master of the cave sent word. "Bring him in." Along with his sons, the Tiger Vanguard presented the Tang monk before his master. "My king," the Vanguard began, "I was honored with your command to patrol the mountain. By chance I came across a monk, none other than the Tang Emperor's sworn brother Tang Monk, bound for a journey to the west to seek the scriptures. I seized him, and now I offer him your grace at your table." The master, surprised, demanded the full tale. The Vanguard knelt to one side and recounted the fight. "Hold," said the cave master. "We do not eat him just yet." The Vanguard protected. "But my king, it is against our nature to refuse food before us." But his master replied, "You do not understand. Eating him would be no great matter, but I fear the 2 disciples of his will come clamouring at our gate. It is safest to bind him at the windrest post to our rear garden. Wait 3 days or 5. If his disciples do not come to our gate, we will boil, steam, fry, or roast him at our leisure. There is no rush." The Vanguard rejoiced. "Wise beyond measure, my king, wise indeed." The 2 young tigers followed their father out. The elder muttered, "Master has always favoured mortals without a second thought. There should be something left unsaid." The younger added, "He seems almost afraid of that mortal." Their father snapped, "You know nothing of the powers from our master. Long seasons have I served him. How could I shrink before any other?" The brothers exchanged glances but said no more. Scarcely half a day had passed when the master sent for them again. It was son Wukong challenging upon their gate. The Tiger Vanguard requested to face him, but the master demurred. "I fear you cannot prevail against him. You may well be wounded, and you must not then impute blame unto me." The Vanguard's sons urged him to reconsider, but he paid them no heed. "Rest assured, you only wait until I return." And anybody who's challenged son Wukong in Journey to the West never ended up well. But anyway, that's it for tonight, guys. So, I lost count at how many bosses there were, but I will strip them out and put them on the YouTube channel later if you're curious or if you missed any. So anyway, I'm Kmore Adverse Camper 42, and this is my main stream. It's live Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 PM GMT and Saturdays at 5 PM GMT. Well, we'll be sticking with Black Myth Wukong till the bitter end. I do sometimes play some other games on the side, just as and when I have a couple of free hours. At the moment, during the week, I'm playing Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut on PlayStation 5, and on a Sunday, I am playing The Wolf Among Us on Steam. Please do follow me on Blue Sky, where I'm also Adverse Camper 42, if you want me to let you know when I'm going to pop on and play. I talk about other things on there as well. I'm happy to have a natter with you if you've got any suggestions for the channel or any games you want to see. But I'll also let you know whenever I'm going to play anything if you want to join me, see where I'm at, offer advice, all that jazz. I also have an Adverse Camper 42 YouTube channel where old episodes and boss fights are put up usually within a day of airing here, in case you want to catch up on the plot of Black Myth Wukong so far, or any of the previous games I've played. My tastes are varied and there's a lot on there right now, which includes House of Ashes, Lies of P, Code Vein, Goodbye Volcano High, Silent Hill F, Tales from the Borderlands, Night in the Woods, Bloodborne, Disco Elysium, Dredge, I'm forgetting what games I've played already, Digimon Story, Cyber Sleuth, and Hacker's Memory. Do check them out if you're interested. I'm also one half of Things Are Getting Strange, a Twin Peaks Rewatch podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts, and new episodes go up every Thursday at 8 p.m. GMT. We are reviewing the Twin Peaks 2 episodes... sorry, we're not doing that. We're reviewing Twin Peaks 1 episode at a time, as we previously did for both The X-Files and Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Please check it out if you're interested, and if you can afford to do so, consider supporting our Patreon. It helps to keep the lights on and gives you access to things you can't get anywhere else, which includes a full Let's Play of the 1998 X-Files FMV game for the original PlayStation. Anyhow, that's it for tonight. Again, thanks for bearing with me. If I don't see you before for some more Slay the Princess, I'll be back on Wednesday, 8 p.m. GMT, for the next part of Black Myth Wukong. Take care, everybody, and have a great week. Bye-bye now.